Hey, Rodrigo, how's it going?
Hi, Caitlin. Doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for joining me again.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure.
Yep. So, we had kind of talked a little bit offline about this too, but we wanted to talk about today is, the difference between having that last 5 or 10 pounds of stubborn weight you have to lose versus potential issues with food sensitivity. How do people know how to differentiate if their issue is in fact a need for continued weight loss, or if there's some underlying things that are causing the scale per se, and maybe their midsections and whatnot to trick them into thinking that they have additional weight to lose?
Sure. And it's such a great question, Caitlin. Thank you so much for having me. I mean, it's one of the things that we like to educate patients on, the difference between maybe feeling some bloating and digestive issues and maybe feeling like you need some weight loss versus actually needing some weight loss. So one of the awesome things about what you guys do there at New Leaf Wellness is you're able to measure the patient's BMI and determine the best treatment approach for them. And that's really important because if as a patient you feel that you need weight loss, and in fact what you're experiencing may be some bloating, gas, digestive issues, diarrhea, constipation. It could be stemming from a food sensitivity, where if you come to New Leaf Wellness, you get a food sensitivity test. They're going to be able to identify exactly which foods you should eliminate that could be causing that inflammation and those issues. Versus where if you come to New Leaf Wellness and they measure your BMI, they can qualify you to see, if you're at a certain point, you can take a look at some of the weight loss solutions that you guys offer. And it's really important that sometimes it can overlap, where somebody that needs weight loss is also having some gut issues as well. But usually we like to kind of be able to at first take a look at the patient and say, okay, which direction do you need to go in? For weight loss, you guys have awesome solutions for that. For food sensitivity testing, it's really important to get that test if you are having those digestive issues, because you may be at a healthy BMI and you may also say, hey, I eat healthy, but if you're having some bloating, if you're having some gas, if you're having digestive issues, it could be that you think you're eating healthy, but are you eating healthy for you? And everybody's different, you know. I may react to some healthy foods that you may be okay with. You're never going to find that out without a food sensitivity test. The types of reactions that show on a food sensitivity test are somewhat hidden and delayed. So you could eat a food and right away feel crappy. You may also eat a food that you have an issue to, and you may not feel crappy until the next day, 2 or 3 or 4 days after. That's how long a sensitivity can take to react.
Well, we really appreciate you. And again, always a pleasure. Thanks for taking the time to chat with me.
No problem. Thank you, Caitlin.
We'll talk to you soon.